On the 24th of February, the strength of humanity was shocked by the flames of atrocity rained over Ukraine by the Russian dictator Vladimir Putin. Putin has proclaimed his actions to be a justified military operation for liberation and peace, but all Ukraine has felt was pain and sorrow. Until this very moment, Ukrainian men, women and children are facing the terror of an old era, not seen for nearly a decade since the betrayal of communism and the Cold War, by a tyrant who alone survived the old war which severed the world in two. Despite the chaos and mayhem, President Volodymyr Zelensky rejected cowardice. He chooses to stand for country and family. He quoted not long after the invasion, "I need ammunition, not a ride." And thus, he and the millions of Ukrainians have been fighting for their lives on every city, every street, every home with the arts of urban warfare to hold off the Russian invasion in all the ways they can. Until now, Kiev, the capital and heart of the strength of Ukraine, remains firm and defiant against the demonic war machine of Vladimir Putin. Ukraine has appealed endlessly to the West for help both in military support and humanitarian aid. Western allies like the UK, the US and most of Europe have delivered weapons and immigration pathways for Ukraine. The West has launched waves of sanctions economically, such as freezing the central bank of Russia from importing money into Europe. Several companies like McDonald's and Lego have also withdrawn from Russia. However, cowardice and fear for profit and self-interest has only held back the West from unleashing the united might of humanity against Vladimir Putin. Such examples are Germany, who cowardly stayed back till the last moment due to its addiction to Russian petrol and gas. Belarus offering Russia fighting ground in its own soil to attack Ukraine, while Turkey has been allegedly supporting Russia economically. Within the conflict, Ukrainians weren't the only ones who were butchered under Putin's flames of treachery. Journalists and foreign volunteers also lost their lives to this war. Till this moment, 23 men and women who attempted to report the truth had tragically been slain in the crossfire. At least 2 who were British and were reporting for the Sky News, along with the many other diverse journalists around the world, and the 23 who laid down their lives to deliver the truth. The casualties related to the Ukraine Foreign Legion include 2 Britons that go by the name Scott Sibley and Gordon Gately, an American named Willie Joseph, and many other members originated around the globe. European nations are now ticking time bombs. If Ukraine falls, Poland will be next. If Poland falls, Germany and Austria will be next. If Germany falls, Britain and France will pay dearly too. Subscribe and like to save our Giga Chad Zelensky in Ukraine.